Instructional Coaching, my Gradual Release of Responsibility Model Lesson, Part 2 of 3, Guided Instruction. We do it. We're going to go over this. We're going to work these together. Again, you have the resource in front of you that you can solve that. And I'm going to try to work it on the board with my handy dandy pen. And you know how I write on here. You guys, I'm not pretty writing like Miss Bell. I got to take a class from Miss Bell because she writes everything nice and neat. Here we go. This is part of example number 1, isn't it? That we did on the board.
Yes.
So it tells me that I'm supposed to do what? The area of the top and the bottom. So I think that this is the top.
And that's the bottom.
And this is the bottom, okay? Now I just did that as a little color to give you guys a representation. You don't have to color that in. Alright? So what? The top and the bottom. What's going to be my formula for there? Somebody? Cole? Length times width. So I'm going to use
4 times
4 times 2?
4 times 7. No, 4 times 7.
4 times 7. Okay, because here's the one number and here's my other number, right?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to find this information here. I've got my width here. I've got my length here that tells me that. So it's what?
28. 28.
What's 28?
Like 4 times 7.
Oh, okay, okay. You guys were getting ahead of me. 4. Now look at this pretty right. I should have just put the dot there. That might have been easier.
28.
Everybody agree with me?
Yes.
Does everybody have that on their paper?
Yep.
Okay, remember you're doing it on your paper as we're doing it together on the board. You don't have to write it a slant like I did. You can write it nice and neat. Okay, now I'm going to switch colors so we can see. Now I'm going to do the area of the front and back. Which one's the front and back up there, Dylan?
The one at the top and bottom.
Right in there?
Not the bottom.
Okay, well, picture it was this way. Let me have that. Where's my little... Okay? This kind of looks like that, but it doesn't look like it, okay? This was my top and my bottom.
It's 2 sides for top and bottom.
Right, so this would be my
Side.
front
Side.
and back. Right? Because here's my sides.
Yeah.
These little ones are my sides, right?
Yeah.
So if I flip these down like this, these are my sides, so this is my
Front and back.
front and back. We all agree now?
Yeah.
Now, I guess if I put it this way,
Dylan's right there.
this could be my top, my bottom, front and back. So either way it was okay to do it, but more than one way to solve it. But I was doing it, I was picturing it this way, you were picturing it that way. All right, so now, what is the area of that?
2 times 7.
Right.
14.
Length, width, whatever, to 2. Look at that tree color. Times 7. 2 times 7 is what, class?
14.
14. Thank you. Were you still using inside voices? Now, have I completed it all?
No.
I still have my sides. I have the area of either side. Now later on when you're doing this, all this stuff is erased away there. So you're going to have to remember that. But you also have it on your graphic organizer to remember those steps, right? Pretty simple. Now I have my sides. Let's see what color I have this time on this pen. Ooh, I kind of colored the wrong spot there. Don't ask me what that color is because it looks the same as the other. What color is that?
Red.
It looks green. Okay, anyway, so what is my sides?
4 times 2.
Okay, who said wait? I heard someone say, where's he stuck? We all together?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. I didn't know if I was going to, if I'm going too fast, that's fine. Everybody getting this down on their paper. Guys, I'm left-handed, and I'm sorry for you guys over there. If you can't see, we could, are you okay? If you can't see, just say, hey, Mr. P.
I got it down.
Do you want to move, would it be easier if I moved you two over there real quick?
Yeah.
I want to do that real quick, guys. Thank you, station identification. That way you're not, I just thought about that. I'm turning my back to you all the time, and that's not fair to you guys. Thank you for moving. Thank you for being flexible. Everybody can see a little better now, right?
Yeah.
All right, where was I at?
Right. 4 times
No, I was right here. Very good. 4 times 2.
8 equals 8.
Am I done?
No, I gotta add them up.
All right. So I got 28 plus 14 plus 8. I'm done?
No.
Why?
You gotta double both of them.
Why do I double both of them?
Because there's 2 sides.
How many?
2.
And there are 2 sides and a net has how many surfaces?
6.
All right. I think you guys got this. You should be able to teach me this lesson. So I'm going to go, I'm going to do it on here. You guys punch it in your calculator, and when you're done, raise your hand and we'll say the answer together. 28 plus 28 plus 14 plus 14. That looks sloppy. Yes, would you? And then this way right there.
80.
I didn't ask for an answer, so please don't call out yes. Plus 14. Am I done? Plus
8 plus 8. 400.
Okay, wait a second. When you're done, raise your hand and be ready. I want to know that everybody's punched that in on the calculator. Thank you for participating. This is raise our hand, not our mouths. Good job, good job, good job, good job. I got somebody still punching in numbers. All right, looks like all hands are raised. Okay, and again, we don't have to holler super loud so they hear us next door. They know we're working. What's the answer? Get ready.
100.
100.
100
100 what?
100 yards squared.
Is that right?
Yep.
Everybody get that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, we're going to do one more servant using the other formula, and then we're going to do something a little bit different. But I think you guys are doing a great job here. There's your formula. Now you have this on your paper, right? And to the right of yours, you even have another little thing that tells you that this is my length, width, and height. And you can substitute numbers in and move it around another way. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Did you see that, Victoria?
What?
I didn't even write and said it and it appeared on the board.
She wrote it.
Okay, so again, my length. What's my length for this?
10 centimeters.
You're doing a great job. Everybody, what's my length?
10 centimeters. 6 centimeters. 6.
Okay, so we got it. We know the thing. Again, here's our formula. You guys can have it on your paper, right, Rusty? I have my formula. How do I solve for that? How do I get from these letters to numbers?
You go over that. You go over to picture.
Go ahead.
You take the 10 and use it
I take the 10 and do what?
and you use that
As the length. Very good. So I'm substituting the letters for the numbers. Good job, Kelly. So I'm going to go, since this is really big and I write kind of, I'm going to go way over here. You guys can write it right over here, but I'm going to go way over here. I'm going to put my little 2. And my L is 10. So I'm just going to do, and I'll just do this time. Maybe it'll work better. 10. And then what was my width?
6.
And my dots are a little high there, but you got the...
You got the 1 ahead.
20.
And I'm doing what? Plus? Another...
2
Victoria, looks like you're getting it. Good job. All right, Victoria, I'm right here. What's my... I'm on the second part. I've already did my length times my width. Now I got to do 2 times length times height. What was my length again, Victoria? And if you have no idea,
10.
there you go. How did you figure that out? Did you come
I
there?
seen it.
You see it right there on your paper there, right?
Yeah.
Or you could have looked on your graphic organizer too, right? 2 places, but you did it. Great job. So I'm putting my 10 in right here, right, Victoria?
Yep.
What's next?
6.
Why am I putting a 6 in?
Because it's that's 6 centimeters tall.
I think you guys are getting it.
Yep, I'm getting it.
Good job. And I'm going to put my 2 down. Again, I'm using the dot instead of the parentheses or times, but the same thing. Last step, I got a W. I want somebody in the back of the room. Dustin, What's the W stand for? What's my width for this one?
Dustin Beverly.
Well, Dustin's doing a great job. And what is my height? Is that right? 6. Okay, am I done?
No. You have to solve nature
Dustin?
together.
Dylan, sorry, I was looking at Dylan.
You gotta,
I gotta multiply all this together, don't I? But I have these little plus signs right here, so I can just do this part first, then this part, right? Okay, you guys do it on your calculator. I'm gonna do it in my head, and you see if I got it right. I'm gonna go 60 times 2 is 20. See. Man, that's the same thing as that, right? If I did that right, I got a 2, I got a 10, so I don't even have to multiply that if I did it right. Let's see. Then I got 2 times 6 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36 times 2 is 72. Okay. Did everybody get that on their paper?
Yep. Yes.
Thumbs up if you got it.
I didn't write those down.
Okay, but I want you doing it. You're graded on doing the whole thing. What if I said I needed to see that step for you? Can you be able to do that? Everybody got it?
Yep.
All right, so now I'm going to try to add it in my head. You guys are going to tell me, everyone's going to add it up, and then raise your hand when you're ready with the final answer. We did it before I never got it. Okay. I still see people working. You probably don't know if you can read my writing there. It's all smushed together. Do you agree with me? Is that the number?
Yes. Oh, I thought that was a 12 not a 7.
Yeah, that's my terrible writing. 7.
That's what I got.
But that's why you should have been doing your math correct and checking me, right? So did everybody get 120, 170, and 72?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who didn't get this number? Thank you. Did it?
I didn't.
Joseph? What'd you do?
I didn't know. I did, but it was supposed to be, and I got 312.
Okay, so everybody got it? Okay, does everybody understand these two problems?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to, in a minute, have to do that. I'm going to do one more step, though, because remember when I told you we're going to do partner work? Your partner's going to have an information, but you're going to have to get part of that information from your partner, Victoria, to do it together, okay? You're not going to be able to solve this group, okay? You won't be able to solve the problem. You're going to do these same steps, but your partner's going to have some of the information for you. We still together? Guided instruction ends. Please continue to my gradual release of responsibility, model lesson, part 3 of 3, collaborative and independent learning.